Miyamoto Musashi's Final Iron Gate in the Unmoved Heart. During the late Sengoku period in Japan, Miyamoto Musashi, regarded as the saint of the sword, faced off against swordsmen from all over Japan. From the age of 13 to 29, he fought over 60 duels and never lost once. But what was the state of his soul? Musashi's reputation wasn't just built on his skill with the sword. His writings, particularly the Book of Five Rings and his 39 Precepts, also reveal the depth of his thinking, his rich philosophical realm, and vast knowledge. He truly embodied the title of master and used swordsmanship to understand the way of the world. His writings and actions were filled with profound wisdom about life and governance. Musashi once described the heart of his swordsmanship with the following metaphor: the clear, tranquil waters of a jade pond, reflecting like a brilliant mirror. The spirit behind this image is one of emptiness, a mental and spiritual state of clarity and stillness. In fact, the final chapter of the Book of Five Rings is titled The Book of Emptiness. Musashi believed that the sword of emptiness was the ultimate sword, representing the core of the martial way. Musashi's concept of the way of emptiness was the way of clarity. This clarity is achieved through deep, continuous practice, training both the heart and the mind, sharpening awareness and perception. When the mind is spotless and the clouds of confusion disperse, you reach true clarity. This aligns with Wang Yangming's idea of a bright and clear heart. In swordsmanship, emptiness is a state of freedom, a clear and transparent mindset. When facing an enemy, it means not being clouded by the environment, not swayed by the opponent's actions, and not affected by personal emotions or thoughts. It is about seeing things in their true form and responding accordingly. This is the meaning of emptiness. Life, like swordsmanship, is full of chaotic, high-stakes moments, and the greatest danger is believing you know what is going to happen next. Musashi's insight into seeing through all things to reach their essence didn't happen overnight. Around the age of 30, after experiencing the realm of Marume Zangetsu and his teachings on the sword of all living beings, Musashi devoted himself relentlessly to exploring the deeper way of life, striving to connect with the source of existence. At the age of 50, Musashi reflected on his journey, saying, "From this point, I set my goal as the state of my swordsmanship, an unyielding pursuit. Eventually, I became renowned for my unparalleled skills and felt confident that I was invincible in battle. But despite this, I couldn't break through the final Iron Gate. These past few years of struggle were because of this. Late at night, I even considered suicide. My study of painting, my study of Chinese literature and various books, everything was to find the key to opening this Iron Gate. Musashi's sword was a sword of exploration, aiming to unlock the mysteries of life. The foundation of all laws lies in the rock-solid body, the embodiment of Wang Yangming's principle of the unmoved heart. So how can we remain as unmoved as a mountain? It's about maintaining an ordinary, peaceful heart." Musashi emphasized the value of waiting without impatience. This is no easy feat. When two opponents face each other with blades drawn, victory and defeat, life and death, hinge on a single moment. Both are waiting for the perfect opportunity, a moment when the opponent shows even the slightest weakness. Without a peaceful mind, it would be impossible to grasp that fleeting instant. The ordinary mind does not distinguish between waiting and not waiting, nor does it suffer the pain of anticipation or disappointment. Those who wait are in a passive position. Their situation is less than ideal. But those who are well-grounded, those who respond with an ordinary mind, can transform passivity into activity. More precisely, there is no distinction between the active and passive. This is the one path of non-duality of emptiness. The one path of non-duality and the clarity of an unmoved heart represent the final Iron Gate Musashi sought, his ultimate pursuit in life.